Hello and welcome to this course on how can you make right career choices. I am Arun Singhal, your coach and mentor with 40 years of experience in talent development. I started way back in 1981, 40 years back, when I finished my management education from IIM Bangalore in marketing and finance. And from there, I was lucky to get into one of the great companies in this country called Hindustan Unilever as a management trainee. And I worked there for 8 years in sales, marketing, and general management. I was lucky to get those kinds of roles. I was even luckier to get into Johnson and Johnson from Hindustan Unilever, and I stayed there for about 16 years. And again, I was again lucky to do sales, marketing, operations, and supply chain and general management. My last corporate assignment was in a company called Dumex, and where I was a managing director. We used to make Protein-X and Fat-X, and we were known more by our brands. 2007, I decided to build my own business under the company called Enrichmenters with an objective of passing on all the knowledge and skills that I acquired over these 26 years to people like you with the sole mission of helping you do even better than me. And that's what I keep doing since then. So, what are we going to do in this course today? So, the purpose of this course, this module of this course, is to give you an overview of the process first. In this particular, we will talk about an overview of the process. And then we will dig deep into each of these steps in the subsequent lectures. At the end of this module, what will you learn? You will learn what is the right career, or what determines a career being right for you. Then we will talk about how can you make a right career choice in terms of a process, in terms of steps. Then we'll talk about what does it take? What are the success factors in making a right career choice? And finally, we will look at and say, how can you know whether you have made the right career choices, right? Ready to go? Great. So let's start a little conversation on what is the right career choice for you. Take a minute, take 30 seconds, think, note down on a piece of paper. If required, pause this video and come back and let's tally notes. So, in my assessment, a right career for you is one or two or three that you are passionate about. Passionate meaning you get immersed in doing that. If it is music, you keep playing music, and when you finish, it's 2 o'clock in the night. If it is doing maths, you keep doing maths till about 12 o'clock in the night, or you forget eating. And if it is drawings, then you keep drawing and people forget. People forget about you and you keep doing your work. And that's what is called passion about. Then it is based on your strengths. This is something that you're innately, inherently good at. You can add numbers quickly. You can draw with ease. So what it comes with ease to you is your strength initially, and you can build on that as you go along. And third, a very important thing is that any career that you want to choose should have in it the value that you're looking for. If you're looking for money, it should have that. If you're looking for fame, it should have that. If you're looking for spiritual enlightenment, it should have that. So based on what are you looking for in life, it should provide you the value. Make sense? All right. Let's go to the next question. How can you make right career choices? There's so many careers that you can see on your screen, right? You can become a lawyer, you can get telecommunication, you can get an architect, writer, scientist, life coach, in media, civil engineer, management professional. So how do you make? There's so many choices. How do you make a choice? And that to a right choices, or maybe a couple of choices. Think about it, note down, and let's tally notes after 30 seconds. Right. So there are four. This is making the career choices is a four-step process, as I see. And the first you need to do is to set your career objectives. What is that I want to achieve out of my career? Is say in 5 years, 10 years, 15, or whatever time frame that you can think of. Time frame is up to you. Then you say, okay, well, if this is the time frame and this is what I want to achieve in my career, what are my options? What are the various things that I can look at? And you saw so many options in career. So finding options probably shouldn't be that difficult. Then you evaluate those options. You say, okay, I've got this 10 options. Which one of these are right for me? Which meet my career objectives? And you evaluate that. You select maybe two or three at least, two at least, or three options as best possible option. Is that the end of the process? Not really. Then you need to double check. This is an evaluation that you've done. Now you need to double check if, okay, if I do that kind of a career, if I take that career, is that fulfill my objectives in the manner that I want? And we will talk about what exactly does double checking best option mean. What does it take to make a right career choices? What factors are important? What is it that you need to have to be able to make right career choices? Want to think about again for about 30 seconds? Yeah? All right. Let's tally notes now. So there are six things as I understand it comes to my mind. First, you need to know what you want in life. What are your expectations from life? What would you call, how would you define success in life? Is it money? Is it fame? Is it knowledge? Is it number of people? Is it the position? Whatever. You need to define that. Or is it number of cars that you have? Then you need to know your passions. What are the things that make you forget the world? You get so immersed in that you forget the whole world, right? So you need to determine that. You need to know what your passions are. Then you need to know your capability. What are you good at inherently? What are the things that you can do better than most others? And finally, what are your various careers that can give you what you want? So you need to know that. So a lot of knowledge comes in this. So you need to know. You need to have what is called a lot of self-awareness about what you want in life, what are your passions, what are your capabilities, and what are the possible careers. So that requires some external search. Also, then must be able to make a tentative choice. Two words. One, you must be able to make a choice. You can't be indecisive. Second, you must be say, okay, I'm making a choice, but it's a tentative choice. I can go back and change it later. Second, you must be able to stay on a course. If you make a choice and next week you want to change it, you can't be fickle-minded in making a career. You must say, okay, I'm going to make a choice for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever time you choose. It's up to you. And they stay there on that course flexibility. And that is what takes to make right career choices. How do you know you have made the right career choices? Think about it again. What I see is, what I understand is that once you make a right career choice, you will start enjoying life because you're doing something that you have defined for yourself, success in life, right? And you will lose track of time, as we said, because you are doing something that you're passionate about, you are good at, and you find there's some value in it for you as well as for the people that are around you. It will come with ease. You'll be able to do whatever you have chosen with easily because, again, it is part of your capability. You will be able to do better than most others. And finally, you will get a sense of fulfillment. That's what we live for, right? We'll start getting what you wanted in life. We'll feel valued. Make sense, people? So what did we learn in this module? So what we learned in this module is that making right career choices are the ones that you're passionate about, that you have innate capabilities to further build on, and you will get the value from that career that you're looking for. It's all about your choices. You can make the right career choices by setting your career objectives, listing and evaluating your options, and confirming your choices, a four-step process. You will need to know a lot to make the right career choices. And you need to have knowledge of your career objectives, your passion, your capabilities, and careers that provide you the value that you're looking for. And then you must have ability to decide and fine-tune and stay on that decision. You will know whether you are making the right decision when you start enjoying life, doing better than others, and getting what you wanted in return, right? So where do we go from here? What do we do in the next lecture? So in next lecture, we get into the first step of the process in setting objectives. We'll talk about how do we set the right objectives and then move on to the next step as the time progresses in this course. So thank you so much for watching this video on the introduction of how to make right career choices. I hope you have started enjoying this course as I have started enjoying talking to you. Look forward to seeing you again and please stay connected.